Healthy St. Pete is an ongoing initiative to encourage families to come to the table with tasty meals full of good nutrition. I think that's the key here, right?
That's right.
Deputy Mayor Dr. Kanika Tomalin has spearheaded this effort and joins us today with Chef David Benstock from El Retorno. Am I doing okay with that? El Retorno restaurant. Well, welcome, guys. This is such a fabulous thing what you're doing because it's actually twofold. You both have individual projects to bring healthy food to St. Petersburg and show families, more importantly, how to do it. So talk a little bit about your initiative and why this was so important to you.
So Healthy St. Pete, we've been doing it for about a year, launched last May. It's designed to help families in St. Pete live, eat, shop, and play healthier. And it's completely dependent on partnerships to empower and engage the community to make those great choices. So partners like Chef David here are so important.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. And I see all this delicious food out here, including the wine, too.
Yeah.
Gotta bring wine with food.
Of course.
No, you just wanted to tease the pregnant women over here. But obviously you wanted to partner, and I know at your restaurant specifically, you do have like a family night that brings in the nutrition. Talk a little bit about what you're able to do at your restaurant to really encourage this.
So on Tuesdays at El Retorno, we do what we call a family night. So we do a family-style dinner. It's $30 a person, and we pretty much take care of everything. So you don't even have to order. We'll send out appetizers, family style. We'll send out pastas, family style, some entrees, family style, then dessert, family style. And we are very conscious about keeping health in our minds when we are sending everything out so that the families do eat healthy.
So family style meaning a lot of extra food?
I'm not going to lie. You will not leave hungry.
Okay, perfect.
There is lots of food.
Yes.
But it's a great way. Our guests really love eating like that. It's a great way to interact and just have that feel that you're at home, but have the great food.
And we're trying to create a culture of health. St. Pete's such a foodie town. We don't want people to have to choose between our great restaurants or making healthy choices. So we're trying to fuse the both together.
That's great.
Well, we're going to fuse the morning blend with some healthy food because you're going to be cooking for us. So what are we making? What's an example? And I even know you're putting the deputy mayor to work.
So this is a great dish we make at home with my family. At home I have a 2.5-year-old and an 8-week-old. So we don't have lots of hands available in our house. So we try and make this dish, which these are just some Yukon potatoes. This is a great dish because everything's made in the cast iron. It takes one pan. You don't have to clean too much, and it's just delicious.
What is the dish? What are we making?
So this is cast iron chicken is what I call it.
Cast iron chicken.
A little bit of oil, some Yukon potatoes. We throw in some asparagus, portobello mushrooms, and then some chicken. Everything goes in the pan, throw in the oven. 45 minutes later, we take it out and dinner's ready.
That's an easy cleanup, too.
Exactly.
Because I can cook all day long, but I definitely don't want to clean everything up.
Especially with you guys having kids on the way. That's definitely something you guys will
Yes.
Definitely.
What is it about the cast iron? Obviously, it makes the meal more simple.
Yeah. So
but what does it do to the flavors?
Cast iron pan, it builds flavor in the pan throughout your cooking. It also retains heat really well, so it keeps that heat throughout the whole cooking process and even cooking throughout your dish. So here we have some portobello mushrooms, some asparagus, and some Yukon potatoes, and we're just going to take some of this chicken. Throw that in. This is a great dish.
So
really,
it's already bite-sized chicken.
Yeah,
as well,
really nice and easy. And for having kids, I mean, cool it down and you put it right on the plate for them. They're ready to eat.
Yeah.
Nice and easy is the key. So he's a world-renowned chef. He's great. He's wonderful. But he's doing this in a way that we can all duplicate. And that's the key to Healthy St. Pete.
So a little bit of salt, a little fresh ground black pepper. Then we throw this in the oven for about 45 minutes.
Wow.
And Deputy Mayor, I actually want to ask you right now. I know right now you are not cooking. We're actually, taking it from the chef, but you also are on air a little bit and doing some different things to really promote this.
One of the ways that we are pushing this is with our own cooking show called Healthy St. Pete Test Kitchen. We actually have a kitchen in one of our rec centers, Charles Park Recreation Center, where people can come in and learn to cook healthy. We have cooking demonstrations, and once a month we bring in great chefs to show us how to do it the right way and make great choices in our cooking.
Can kids partake? Is it a whole family event?
All about kids. Oh. Everything we do begins and ends with our kids, right? And so we definitely want to teach our kids how to eat healthy, and we find that they're our best teachers. If we teach them young, they're helping our families really learn to practice it every day.
And as a chef, I'm assuming to be able, I mean, if you can do all the dishes you want to do and add your creative flair, but this has got to mean a little bit more, especially as a dad, that you can focus on this.
Absolutely, and this is something that's great and I can definitely relate to, and it hits me right at home.
Aw.
I mean, that's Sundays our restaurant's usually closed at El Retorno, so it's great to spend time with my family. And even the rosemary that we have, my son and I grew together, and he picks it and he eats it, and we make the dish, so it's great for him to. We have this actually a little stool that he can stand up and he can help me, so it's like my little helper
That's
in the
so
kitchen.
cute.
Yeah.
It's adorable. I remember being in the garden playing with my mother and growing fresh vegetables, and that was really the only way that she could get me to eat them.
Yeah.
I grew them myself.
It's cool, and they see growth throughout the process. So we're going to have Deputy Mayor now chop up some rosemary to finish the dish off. So we're just going to chop it.
I was going to say, and I am just loving this. I mean, it has a TV show, Deputy Mayor, and now I'm going to be chopping.
Whatever it takes to make St. Pete the best city in the world, we think.
I was saying, are we going to be able to see a finished product today, or how long are we cooking?
No, yeah, we just got to wait 45 more minutes. I'm just
Well,
kidding.
I was going to say, yeah, my producer may not be too happy with me if I say, okay, we're going to just pause for 45.
So to finish this dish, we're just going to top it off with some garlic.
Okay.
And we're just, and some fresh rosemary on top.
So fragrant in here. It
Smells so good, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it really is. A great way, part of eating healthy, is using fresh herbs. Fresh herbs really add a lot of flavor to a dish.
So many key. I'll say yes, and we can go ahead and bring the finished product out.
Yeah.
And at this time, too, how can people learn more about your show, about this initiative? Where can we send people?
They can go to healthystpfl.org and learn all about our initiative at any time, and we welcome the engagement. That's what it's all about, and we're making moves. So we are rising up in the county health rankings in Florida. We're a healthier city already.
Oh, congratulations on that. Well, you are welcome back here anytime.
Thank you.
Can't wait to dive in there. So
Yes.
thank you guys for
my pleasure.
putting a
Looks
dish.
so good, doesn't it?
Yes.
Delicious.
Absolutely does.